Have you seen the MIT thing? Have you guys seen this?
Yeah, the airdrop they're doing.
Exactly. Proper airdrop. Every single student starting in MIT next term is going to get, like, I think it's 100. Is it 100?
It's $100 in Bitcoin, and it's going to really kickstart the Bitcoin economy.
And it's like a big ass donor, right? Like a guy who made a lot of money in finance, and he's just said, you know what, I want to make this happen, so let's turn the MIT campus, because he's like an alumnus, right? So he literally went to MIT.
This is crazy.
He's like, let me give them like a lot of money, however much, a couple of million in dollars, and give everyone $100 worth of Bitcoin, and make sure all of the kind of campus shops and cafes and everything start taking it. And
there's a couple of guys set up an ATM there now as well. I suspect they'll be.
Is that legal? Is that legal just to give all of the students that money?
I think so. Right?
So when I started at MIT in 1989, they gave me an email address. Okay, it was called Project Alumni, and it was this big deal, and it was this long ass email address, at mit.edu, and but at the time I didn't have anybody to send an email to. It was really just academics emailing academics. So that's really trippy that this is happening 25 years later.
Because actually, if you look at everyone, what people are saying, how Bitcoin is the internet of our generation, whatever it is, right? This is what's happening. I remember the first emails. I remember this was before AOL, CompuServe, right? Logging in with a 14.4 modem, trying to get it to work, nobody accepting emails.
Right.
But I was, I was young, I had no idea how to leverage that. I was an entrepreneur back then. Right now, it's like, imagine being back in that position when websites didn't exist. So many things you can do. Well, I mean, you're doing them, right?
I mean, I love it, obviously. I mean, I have a shit day and I go downstairs and I put my light on my bike and I cycle home and I'm grinning by the time I get home. And there's a funny thing because a lot of the comments were how they've noticed people seeing them obviously more and like thumbs up from other cyclists and taxi drivers and bus drivers. And a few interesting insights that I hadn't thought of when I was designing it was they realised a lot of people commented about how when drivers overtake them, they take longer to cut back in than they would otherwise. They'd wait till they've gone past the projection and then cut back in a few yards ahead rather than just nipping straight in.